Will it tax, tax, tax? Will it tax, tax, tax? Will it tax, tax, tax?
As I'll build my deck, I'll really love all my taxes. And I love the feeling of testing out cards. Oh yeah, yes I really love them. Oh, all of the family. Let's go testing our taxes. Ooh, yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Chip, and if you've been watching these videos for a little while, you will have noticed two things. One, I'm not the best singer in the world, which is a shame, and two, I love taxes, especially in Modern. Quite often I get people asking me, do you think this card is viable in taxes? Or, I can't afford this card, maybe I could run this card instead. Or, what do you think about this? Could this work in a taxes deck? And the answer is typically yes. Most cards can work in a taxes list. Now, obviously, some cards aren't as optimal as other cards, but that doesn't make them objectively bad. Your meta might be very different from my meta, so you run this card over this card. Makes sense. Certain cards might require you to build your deck in a certain kind of way, which means you can't run as many copies of another card as you would like. For instance, Flagstones of Trokair, you can't really run as a 4 of when you're running it as a saga list. You totally can, it's just not the best thing to be doing. So to put your mind at ease about that pet card, or that card you're not quite sure of, or that new card that got spoiled, and you're not sure if you can get away with running it, I have built the single best taxes deck ever, and I'm willing to bet it's running your pet card. And so here's the deck list. Just look at this thing. It is huge. And the reason why is because I'm running a singleton list. That explains that joke earlier about the single best deck. It's actually the best singleton taxes deck out there because I think it's the only one outside of EDH. So yes, we're running a whole bunch of 1-0s. With the exception of 8 basic planes, even our lands are singleton. But the deck can play a relatively consistent game. And that's because I've tried to keep the same ratio of removal, taxes, pieces, and interaction as I would if I was running a 60 card list with 4 copies of every card. Sure, there's no replacing Thalia, but as long as you're happy to sacrifice permanent or pay an extra mana here or there, you can pretty much replace Thalia actually. It's a good thing white's been the color of removal for a while, as guess what, if we're playing singleton we can run enough pieces of removal to effectively tackle our opponent's board. And because taxes typically wins by beating in with our creatures, the fact that there are a lot of creatures in the deck means we get to keep a pretty consistent win con. Now I have just built this deck as a bit of light-hearted fun, but I am going to be taking it through a league. So fingers crossed we're actually able to take down some games because I am trying to prove a point here, and if we can't take down any games, my point will be disproven. Now before we get to the games, I just want to remind everyone that if you're enjoying this video by leaving a like, that lets me know this is more of the content you'd like to see. And if you've got any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment down below. More than happy to answer. I'm imagining that a lot of the questions will be, why did you do this? And the answer is, I'm trying to have fun. I tell all of you to have fun at the end of every video. I generally mean that. So, you know what? I'm having fun. It's my turn. I'm allowed to have some fun. And also, if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It makes it easier for you to find videos that used to alert you when you found videos. Apparently that doesn't happen now. There's something to do with the bell. Not quite sure. You guys will figure it out. You're smart. And with all that said, let's get on with the games.
Round 1.
All right, we've lost the die roll, but we have basically every tax piece in our deck in our opening hand, so we're going to keep. See, if we weren't playing Singleton, Tithe Taker, and Dovin would both be Thalias, and this hand would be terrible. We're winning already. All right, opponent plays a snow-covered island, passes to us. Let's go plains and run out Esper Sentinel, pass the turn there, and it runs out a Ruin Crab. Okay, so it's mill.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
Flooded Strand makes us mill 3 cards. There goes Solitude and Selfless Spirit. We ain't seeing them again. Let's play a snow-covered plains. Let's lead on Thalia. Pass the turn there. No attacks. They crack the Flooded Strand. Get a Watery Grave tapped. Mill us another 3 cards. Timeless Dragon in the bin. Hello. Dark Slick Shores. Mill us another 3 cards. Pass it there. Urza's Saga's good though. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. Opponent blocks 2 of it. Yeah, that was probably bad sequencing on my part. We should have Fiend Hunted pre-combat, shouldn't we? Alright, if we lose by 2 damage, that's my bad. Fiend Hunter. Let's take out the Ruin Crab. Opponent has a fatal push and they can pay all our taxes. So yeah, it didn't much matter. They don't pay for the Esper Sentinel though, so we get to draw a free Relic Seeker. Okay. Oh, they want us to draw. They mill, of course. Okay, I'll draw more cards. Alrighty. They do nothing and pass. I'm going to play Horizon Canopy and I'm going to run out Dovin this turn. Opponent drowns in the lock. Lets us draw. Another land is good. Alright, well, we'll pass the turn there. Oh, we will attack, won't we? Blooded Strand. Cracks it. Mills us a bunch more cards. Fractured Sanity. Draw a Mishra's Factory, that's good. Lose a bunch more cards. We've got 17 cards left in library. We've hit them for 4 damage. I don't think we're winning this game, guys. Just not sure that's going to be happening. Mishra's Factory. Fateful Absence on the Ruin Crab. Tithe Taker or Relic Seeker? I think it's Relic Seeker. Go to combat, swing in for 3, because potentially we can do some stuff with Shadowspear, I guess. That's our last equipment, yeah. I think so. Also, it hits harder. Darkslick Shores, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. They let us draw, which means we kind of have to win this turn, doesn't it? Yeah, so we're dead. Cool. Ah, Mill, my old nemesis.
Absolutely no fun at all.
Wow. Sanctifier in Vec. Let's go Kataki, Leon and Arbiter, even Mind Sensor. We're going to cut that Esper Sentinel and Mila. Don't need to be drawing. Relic of Progenitor's pretty good. Where's Rest in Peace? Bring in Rest in Peace as well. Relic Water as well. What are we cutting? 5 cuts to make. Ambitious Farmhand can go away. We don't need Shadowspear, we're not losing to life gain. In which case, would we be grabbing Batterskull? Probably not. We'd probably grab Cloudsteel, would we? Stitch the Timeless Dragon, I think. Even though they could mill it over. They could mill it over. Let's keep that in then. I will cut... Got Relic of Progenitor, Rest in Peace, Lion Sash... Let's cut Cloudsteel. I will just cut Aether Vial here. Spirited Companion. Run it back like that. Let's go first. You know what I should have done? I should have just brought everything in, shouldn't I? All right, well, we'll keep this one. That would have been clever. That's what I normally do. Don't know why I didn't. All right, Cave of the Frost Dragon. Let's run out Judge's Familiar. Pass the turn there. Watery Grave. Untapped into a Hedron Crab. Okay, let's go to my turn. Lion Sash seems good. So we want to be able to play it and immediately reconfigure it, I think. So let's go Urza Saga. Chaplain, go to combat, swing in for 1, take it down to 17, pass the turn there. Ruin Crab, Flooded Strand. There goes all our good cards. Stoneforge Mystic and Solitude. There goes Ghost Quarter and Eater of Virtue. Oh no. Alright, let's go to our turn. Selfless Savior changes the maths a bit though, doesn't it? So we're still not playing Lion Sash this turn. We're just gonna make a Saga token. So we'll go to combat, swing in with both. Yep. Opponent blocks 1, pass the turn there. They crack the Flooded Strand, we mill some more. Well, there's some sideboard cards for us. Another Ruin Crab. Okay, this is painful. A deck in stone would be nice. Mikukuru, mill 9 cards. Blood Chief's Thirst on my Judge's Familiar. I mean, I'll sacrifice it. They're passing there. Make a Saga token. Now, unfortunately, the fact that they kill the Judge's Familiar makes me think we're going to get hit with a bunch of traps. Let's get Relic. Plains, Selfless Savior. Go to combat. Swing in. Opponent soaks up the 1. Takes the rest. Passes the turn there. Visions of Beyond. So they didn't have any traps, so we're safe from that for now. Ouroboros. Okay, that hurts. They mill us a bunch. Fatal Push on my Selfless Savior. Let's give our construct indestructible. Engineered Explosives, X equals 0. Nice. Let's exile a card from our own graveyard. Let's take Condemn. Go to my turn. Charming Prince. Okay, let's cast Selfless Spirit. Yep, they pop the EE. Field of Ruin, and Lion Sash. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays a Darkslick Shores, mills us for 9. Hey, Timeless Dragon, that's cool. And Fractured Sanity wins them the game. Okay, scoop it up. That was terrible. And we sideboarded wrong. I'm sorry.
Round 2.
Alright, round 2. Guaranteed to be better than round 1. I hope. This hand looks keepable. Let's keep Plains from our opponent into an Esper Sentinel. Okay. I assume it's some sort of mirror match. Let's go Plains, and we will run out, let's run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Cavern of Souls, naming Human. Okay, March of Otherworldly Light on my Giver of Runes. Go to combat, and they swing in with the Esper Sentinel. Gonna take it down to 19, and they pass to us. Lion Sash is pretty cool. I think we're just gonna run out Judge's Familiar. Pass the turn there. Secluded Courtyard, names Human. Thalia's Lieutenant, makes a lot of the removal in her hand look a lot worse when it makes our opponent draw a card. Pumps up their Esper Sentinel. Swings in for 2, we're just going to take it. Play Horizon Canopy, go to combat, swing in for 1. Opponent takes it down to 19, and we're going to pass the turn there. Flooded Strand from our opponent. Meddling Mage, good luck. Stoneforge Mystic, yep, okay, better hope we don't hit one of those. And they swing in, so let's condemn the Esper Sentinel, and let's pay 2 to prevent them from drawing. We will take 2, go to our turn. Spirited Companion and Lion Sash in our hands, so this is making the Banishing Slash seem actually pretty good. Okay, let's just lead on Spirited Companion, maybe we'll hit a land. We do, okay. Field of Ruin, I think we can just run out Lion Sash here, go to combat, swing in for 1, take it down to 20, pass the turn there. They're cracking the Flooded Strand. Temple Garden, tapped. Reflector Mage. Lion Sash, okay. Yep, that makes things difficult. All right, they're swinging for 5. We're just going to take it. Windswept Heath, and they pass to us. Artifact? No. Selfless Spirit, though, is pretty good. Let's run out Selfless Spirit. Let's just oust the Reflector Mage. Pass the turn there. No attacks. They're not cracking their fetch. Noble Hierarch, okay, pumps the Thalia's Lieutenant. They swing in for 5, go to blocks, block with the Judge's Familiar, go to my turn, Chaplain of Alms. That Reflector Mage is coming back next turn. Let's run out Lion Sash. It's Banishing Slash, the Thalia's Lieutenant, get our token, pass the turn there. So the Reflector Mage might just go after the Samurai token here. They're cracking the Windswept Heath. They ain't getting Reflector Mage anymore. All right, maybe they forgot. Maybe they want something else. Champion of the Parish, worse than a Reflector Mage right now. Okay, we might be starting to turn a corner here. Pass to us. Shadowspear is pretty hot. Yes, it is. Let's run out Shadowspear. Let's equip it to the Samurai token. Go to combat, swing in with the token. No blocks. All right, we'll just pass it there. Unsettled Mariner. Okay, pumps up the Champion of the Parish. No attacks and they pass. Mila. Let's reconfigure onto the Samurai token. Go to combat. Swing in. No blocks. Let's eat their Thalia's Lieutenant. Let's eat their Flooded Strand. Hit them for 5. 13 all. Pass the turn there. Reflector Mage. Okay, is this going after a Samurai token? Sure is. Pumps up the Champion of the Parish. Swinging in for 4. Okay, let's make all block. Sacrifice the Selfless Spirit. Destroy the Champion of the Parish. Go to my turn. Tectonic Edge. So let's equip the Lion Sash. Go to combat. Attack for 4. No blocks from our opponent. Eat Champion of the Parish. Let's eat Selfless Spirit. And then let's eat their Flooded Strand. Hit them for 7. Back up to 19. Pass the turn there. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Okay. Against humans. 5-color humans, so maybe Archon of Emeria. Is that it? Let's get rid of Dovin. So our taxing things are not great. Let's get rid of Judge's Familiar, upgrade it to a Leonin Arbiter. Let's bring in Aven Mind Sensor over Vryn Wingmare. Let's bring in Uriuk Champion over Tithe Taker, hey? Run it back like that. Love it. Don't think I can keep it. Although... Don't try it! Let's keep. We get 2 looks at it. Secluded Courtyard from our opponent. They name human. Noble Hierarch. Okay, go to our turn. Plains, Selfless Savior or Eater of Virtue. I think we'll lead Selfless Savior. Pass the turn there. All right, we get 1 more look at that land. Opponent plays another Noble Hierarch. Windswept Heath. They crack it. Temple Garden. Untapped. Unsettled Mariner. Okay. Pass to us. That's not a land. Eater of Virtue. I did this to myself. I'm playing Singleton. Why am I keeping 1 land hands? Why do you keep doing this to us? Let's just pass the turn there. Kataki and we'll scoop it up. That's not a human. Okay. I mean, we have everything we need. Obviously, we're playing Singleton. We just need to not keep 1 land hands. We're taking enough of a risk as it is. Mulligan chip. You have access to a mulligan. All right, let's go first. Sure, we can keep. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Pass. Plains, Esper Sentinel. Okay, let's go to our turn. Giver of Runes. Let's go Plains and pass. Cavern of Souls. Name's human. Swings in for 1. We're going to take it. Just passes. Okay. Let's run out Plains and Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Wow. Opponent immediately marches that. Sure. Well, that's our turn done. Pass it there. Plains, Unsettled Mariner. That's a little bit frustrating. Okay, it's going to happen though. They swing in for 1. We're going to take it. Play Mobilized District. Pass the turn there. Cavern of Souls. Name's Wizard. Champion of the Parish. Opponent swings in. Going to Solitude. Getting rid of Mila. Take out that Unsettled Mariner. Pay 1. Touch the Spirit Realm. On our Solitude, going to take 1 from the Esper Sentinel. End step, back comes the Solitude, take out the Champion of the Parish. Go to our turn, play the Plains. Let's get aggressive. We're going to activate Mobilized District, go to combat, swing in for 6, take it down to 17, we're back up to 20, pass the turn there. Deputy of Detention, okay, going to take my Solitude. They swing in for 1, we're going to take it. Shadowspear. Let's just run out Shadowspear. Oh, we let them draw. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button, everybody, I'm sorry. Windswept Heath, they crack it, get a Forest. Collected Company, Unsettled Mariner. Wow, cool. Well, we'll Ejano the Deputy. I will pay the 1. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the 1 to pay. Just target the Unsettled Mariner. We'll let it get counted. But we will just eat the Esper Sentinel. Go to my turn. Our own Esper Sentinel. Let's run out our own Esper Sentinel. Equip Solitude with the Shadowspear. Go to combat. Attack for 4. They take it. And now let's move the equipment onto Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Kitaki, no worries. No attacks and they pass. Okay, let's pay 1 and let's pay 1. Plains, I mean, sure, I'll animate Mobilize District. Why not? Let's get in with everything. March of Otherworldly Light on my Shadowspear, but they can't pay. What do we draw? Land, okay. Land's not bad. All right, so now they get to eat the Esper Sentinel, but that also means Kitaki's tax doesn't much matter. So, yep, they get to block with the Kitaki. Works for me. Take 3 down to 9. We're up to 29, and we'll pass the turn there. No attacks, and they pass to us. So they might just have a Coco here. Should be annoying. Snow-covered plains. Animate Cave of the Frost Dragon. Go to combat. Attack for 3 in the air. They just take it down to 6. No Coco. Okay, let's run out the Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. See, without Coco, all their Reflector Mages and Deputy of Detentions, they're all sorcery speed. So I'm not sure they have an answer for this cave. And our life total high enough that even if they string together powerful creatures, we'll probably be okay. So Champion of Parish into Noble Hierarch, go into combat, and they're just passing through it. Oh, they're paying mana. Last card is a Reflector Mage. Yeah, sorcery speed removal, can't get through cave. Okay, they're hoping they draw an answer in the next card, I guess. What do we draw? Aether Vial will tick up. Another Manland's pretty good. Another Manland's pretty good. Okay, well, let's activate Cave of the Frost Dragon. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Take it down to 3. Pass the turn there. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes! This wasn't supposed to happen. We weren't supposed to win. We won on 29 life. They just couldn't beat our Manlands. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, dear. I do love Cave of the Frost Dragon. It is so good. But yeah, we just had a selection of Manlands and they couldn't beat them. Oh, I'm so happy.
Round 3.
All right, we have won the die roll. Let's go first. Sure, we can keep. This hand is both good and bad against burn decks. Hope we're not versing one. Also kind of hope we do. Sunbaked Canyon. Run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Polluted Delta. They crack it. Hallowed Fountain. Untapped. Prismatic Ending. Okay, gets rid of our Giver of Runes. Let's go to my turn. Let's play Crawling Barrens and pass the turn there. Otawara, the Soaring City. And they're just going to pass. All right, well, we hit a Plains. That's good. I see no need to run anything out into a counterspell. We're the ones with the Manland that will slowly overtake the game if they're not careful. They're opting. Sure. And they opt again. Pass it then. Mystic Gate. Just passing. Okay. Let's play Field of Ruin and pass. Archmage's Charm. Draws 2 cards. See, they would have countered whatever we played. Can't counter our stuff if we don't play anything.
You are technically correct.
Flooded Strand. Just passing. Well, let's activate Crawling Barrens. Let's not turn it into a creature. think our opponent's a little upset, confused. They don't know what's going on, neither do we. If we don't know what's going on, neither do they. True fog of war. This is what Magic's all about. All right, opponent does nothing and passes to us. Play Mishra's Factory. I mean, I'm going to try it now. Let's see if we can turn this into a dude and attack. Swing in for 4. They're cracking the Flooded Strand. Okay. They know they want to deal with it. They just need to figure out how. All right, get themselves a Plains. The Wandering Emperor. Yep, that'll certainly deal with our Crawling Barrens, unfortunately. It's like Settle the Wreckage, but good.
He said it! He said it!
Yep, they exile it and they gain 2 life. Pass the turn there. Taking up the Wandering Emperor, Misty Rainforest, Teferi Time Raveler. Okay, ticks it up. So I'm willing to bet there's probably just a counter coming for our next spell. I mean, yeah, that's probably the one we want to play, right? So Dovin of Hand Control. They crack the Misty Rainforest, get themselves an island. Counter Dovin. Ghost Quarter. Activate Mishra's Factory. Go to combat. Attack the Emperor. Emperor down. Pass the turn there. Rawgrim Triumph for our opponent. Ticking up the Teferi. That's Solitude mana they've got. Run out Thalia. Now this means they can 2-for-1 us with a Solitude. What's it matter? Activate Mishra's Factory. Being scared's for cowards. Well, let's go after Teferi, because if we go after their life total, they'll just play a Solitude and then attack us. Snapcaster Mage. Okay, for an opt. They cast the opt. All right. Do they block? They sure do. Okay. Pass the turn there. March of Otherworldly Light on my Thalia. Okay, Thalia gone. Ticks up the Teferi. Plays a Flooded Strand. Is just passing. Deck in Stone's pretty dead this match. Well, I think it's Reidane. See what happens. I am summoning a literal god. It resolves. Opponent opts. Pass the turn there. They're returning it to our hand. Okay. Big Teferi. Yeah, they play a Mystic Gate. And they tick up the Big Teferi. Okay. Let's go to my turn. They untap 2 of their lands. Let's play Plains. Attempt to cast Reidane. Resolves. Pass the turn there. They crack the Flooded Strand. Get themselves an island. Pass the turn there. Ticking up the Teferi. March of Otherworldly Light on my Reidane. Yep. Teferi ticks itself up. They play a Flooded Strand. Teferi's going to untap 2 lands. Fateful Absence, hey? It's cast Flickerwisp. Target our planes. Opponent is casting Dress Down. Okay. See if we can take out little Teferi. I don't think Dress Down works how they think it works. All right, we took out little Teferi. End step, they have to sacrifice Dress Down, and our land comes back. Okay, another copy of Teferi. Yep, little annoying because I was hoping to Solitude. Ticks up Big Teferi. Casts Solitude. Chooses not to take out our Wisp. Okay. Ticks up little Teferi. Big Teferi's going to untap 2 lands. Go to my turn. Eater of Virtue, hey? Let's run out Eater of Virtue.
That's bait.
Opponent's cracking the Flooded Strand, getting a Breeding Pool, untapped. Let's equip Flickerwisp with the Eater of Virtue. Opponent casts Prismatic Ending on our Flickerwisp. Okay, Declaration in Stone, get rid of the Solitude, and we'll pass the turn there. Yes, that whole line with the Eater of Virtue was bait, just to get rid of your Solitude, opponent. They tick up Teferi. Play a Misty Rainforest, tick up Teferi. Go to my turn, they untap 2 lands. Oh, cast Stoneforge Mystic. I'm just going to keep dropping threats and making them counter them. Sure, pass the turn there. They ultimate the Teferi, yep. Bouncing my Eater of Virtue to draw a card, yep, which means they get to exile something. Targets my plains. Let's tap it for mana. Let's go after that Breeding Pool of theirs. Snapcast a Mage for an Archmage's Charm, yep. Draws 2 cards, gets to exile 2 of our permanents, takes out our plains and our Ghost Quarter, okay. Cracks the Clue to draw a card. Sunbaked Canyon goes away. Cracks the Misty Rainforest. Gets an island. Cracks the Clue to draw a card. Gonna get rid of our last plains, okay. We still have a spell that soon we can cast. I hope to draw a white card this turn. All right, they have to discard down. Yeah, we're just gonna cast Solitude, ditching Brutal Cathar. Take out your Snapcaster Mage. Pass the turn there. See, now they have to try and kill me and hope they have enough time on the next game to beat me. Which is doable. It's very doable. That's our only free spell. We aren't getting any more. They just need to find a way to win.
Kill me! Please kill me!
Castle Vantress will help them. Does take time though. Snapcaster Mage, Prismatic Ending, they're not going to cast it. Okay, they have a clock. Pass the turn there. It's scrying. Attacks for 2. We're going to take it. Play an Urza's Saga, cast Eater of Virtue. Opponent counters it. Pass the turn there. Opponent casts Solitude. Yep. Yeah, you're definitely getting there. I just am not going to make it easy. Sure, they get to exile my Urza's Saga. They swing in for 5. I will pass the turn there. They will swing in for 5. We are down to 2. Pass the turn there. They swing in for 5. And we lose. Okay, they've got under 5 minutes on their clock. All right. So what can we do? Let's just bring in every tax piece we have that might be good. So Rest in Peace, Arbiter, Relic, even Mind Sensor. That's probably it, really. So then what's not great? Fiend Hunter, Brutal Cathar, probably a lot of our creature removal too. Rid of Banishing Sash, Giant Killer. Giant Killer's pretty bad. Run it back like that. Let's go first. Yeah, let's keep this one. Plains and Pass. Celestial Colonnade. Let's play Crawling Barrens, run out Tithe Taker, pass the turn there, and opponent scoops it up.
That was quick.
Okay, now they have even less time to win one. Okay. Do we just run it back again? Do we bring in anything else? I think we can keep it like that. Okay. They want to go first. That's why. They want to be able to counter our stuff. Yeah, I'll keep this one. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Plains. Eater of Virtue. Pass the turn there. Mystic Gate. They're just passing. Horizon Canopy. Selfless Savior. Let's equip it with the Eater of Virtue. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn. And they're passing. Give Runes. Okay, let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. Let's play Silent Clearing. Arbiter. Yep, opponent counters that. Run out Give Runes. Cracks the Scalding Tarn. It's a Rorgrim Triome. Resolves. Let's just pass the turn there. Mystic Gate, and they're passing. Let's run out Vryn Wingmare. I have to cast Fact or Fiction now. So we get to put it into 2 piles. So let's put Archmage's Charm, Prismatic Ending, versus the rest. All right, Vryn Wingmare resolves. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. Didn't play our land. Doesn't matter. Pass the turn. Should have played the land though, because we wanted to double spell. All right, our opponent has 8 seconds left, so let's just sit here, watch what they do. Plains, 2, 1, and there we go. We won the match.
Round 4.
Alrighty, round 4. That took a while. You know what? This is actually a very keepable hand. So we're going to keep. Honestly, just looks like, mostly a taxes deck. Opponent leads with Spire Bluff Canal. Okay. Let's lead Flagstones into Selfless Savior. Pass the turn there. Opponent unholy heats my Selfless Savior. Well, you know what? It dies. And that's okay. Misty Rainforest from my opponent. Okay. Esper Sentinel's cool. Let's play Plains. I'm going to run out the Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. They crack the Misty Rainforest. Get themselves a snow-covered island. Lightning Bolt on my Esper Sentinel. Okay. And they're stuck on 2 lands. Okay. Let's run out Urza Saga. I think we're going to lead Spirited Companion, draw ourselves a card. Brutal Cathar might be good, and we'll just pass the turn there. Opponent does nothing and passes. Okay. Urza Saga doing its thing. Silent Clearing's good. Let's go to combat. Attack for 1. Pass the turn there. Opponent does hit the 3rd land. There's the Blood Moon. Okay, so we're gonna make a dude off the Urza Saga. Urza Saga goes away. Go to our turn. Banishing Slash that we can't cast right now. So Horizon Canopy. I've got a plan. Professor of Symbology. Spirit Summoning. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. Pass the turn there. Spirit Summoning doesn't care about your Blood Moon. Won't cast Consider. Passes the turn, holding up double red. Well, let's go to combat. Attack them for 4. Lightning Bolt on my Professor. Okay, I'll let that happen. They take 2 down to 14. Let's run out Spirit Summoning. Pass the turn there. Oh, another Lightning Bolt. Okay, so that still means that the Professor traded for 2 of their cards because we got the Spirit Summoning from our sideboard. Expressive Iteration from our opponent. Misty Rainforest, which enters as a mountain. So they're still stuck on 1 blue source. And we now have 2 white sources, which is cool. Let's run out Batterskull. Opponent unholy heats the construct. Yeah, they got her. Go to combat, swing in for 1. They take it down to 13, pass the turn there. Polluted Delta, another copy of Blood Moon. Okay, it's a lot worse than the first copy opponent. See, you don't have this problem if you run a singleton deck. Should learn from us, opponent. Singleton deck, then you never worry about having redundant cards in your hand. Timeless Dragon as well. Okay, well, let's just go to combat. Swing in for 5, run out Timeless Dragon. Pass the turn there. It's just too good. It's too good. Go to sideboard. All right, a lot of their removals are red, I guess. So Sanctifier, Uric Champion, Core Firewalker, Barrington Forge Tender. Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so what are we upgrading? Looks like our creature removal is pretty ridiculous. So we'll get rid of Oust, we'll get rid of Condemn. Banishing Slash might be good, and on the upside, it might be able to make a creature. Giant Killer can deal with Murktides, which is what I think they're going to try and win with. Let's take out Deck in Stone. What else do we take out? Let's take out the Shadowspear, I think, actually. We got the Uric Champion if we're worried about getting burned out, and we also have Batterskull. And given they're more a controlling list, I don't think we're too worried. Yeah, this is a keep. Spire Bluff Canal from our opponent. Passing to us. Yeah, let's go Flagstones, Eater of Virtue. Pass the turn there. Snow-covered island from our opponent. So then the question is, do we run this Uric Champion out into a counterspell? Or we could just go for Lion Sash. But if they have Blood Moon in hand, then we're not casting the Uric Champion, so it's as good as countered anyway. Now let's run out the Uric Champion. This is a must counter threat opponent, and they did not. Okay, pass the turn there. Dress down. Okay, they're going to kill it in their turn, I guess, which is good for us. Yep, Unholy heats it. That is fine. Dress down goes away. We go to our turn. Stoneforge Mystic. Hello. So let's play Field of Ruin, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get Batterskull, and let's equip it with the Eater of Virtue. Pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration from our opponent. Misty Rainforest. They crack the Misty Rainforest. Steam Vents into a Lightning Bolt. Okay. Exiles my Stoneforge under my Eater of Virtue. Let's go to my turn. Let's run out the Wingmare. Pass the turn there. Misty Rainforest. They're just passing. Okay. Plains is cool. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. Let's go for a Lion Sash here. They're cracking the Misty Rainforest. Being a snow-covered island. Unholy heat on the Wingmare. Okay. Let's just pass it there. Expressive Iteration from our opponent. Okay. Steam Vents to the Exile Zone. Ooh, Bauble. Bauble's interesting. Let's eat Dress Down now. Casting Unholy Heat on my Lion Sash now. Yeah, that's gonna get it, isn't it? Damn. Well, might as well take something else out of the equation. Let's just take a land, I guess. But yeah, They got us with that one. All right, they crack the bauble looking at our top card. And then they play the Steam Vents, and now they're just passing. Okay, they get to draw. What do we hit? Land is good. Horizon Canopy, Dovin. Dovin eats a counterspell. And then Professor of Symbology comes down. I'm worried about a Murktide, to be honest. Now let's just grab Spirit Summoning. Pass the turn there. Yep, big old Murktide. Spire Bluff Canal tapped. Okay, let's go to our turn. Oh, okay. Touch the Spirit Realm. Let's run out Cloudsteel Kirin. Opponent counters that. Okay. Now what? Now what? Let's just pass, hey? Ragavan. Okay. Second Murktide. Nice. Got a 10-10 and an 8-8 to deal with. Lightning Bolt on my Professor. Sure. Let's touch the Spirit Realm on their Murktide. They hit us for 2 with the Ragavan. Get a treasure. Our Wisp is gone. Which is unfortunate. It was one of our answers to another Murktide. Go to our turn. Plains. I don't think Plains is actually all that bad. They only have Ragavan in hand, so we can go Plains, Batterskull, equip the Eater of Virtue, pass the turn there, and it swings in with both. Okay, I guess they drew an answer to the germ, just casts the Ragavan. Okay, Mishra's Factory doesn't do it, so they're hitting us for 8, 11, and we're going up to 10. So we need to crack this Horizon Canopy to draw.
Draw!
Play a Silent Clearing, crack that.
Draw!
Fiend Hunter helps. Let's go to combat, swing in for 6. They're blocking it with the Ragavan. Okay, so we go up to 10, and now we cast Fiend Hunter. It resolves very quickly. We take out their big Murktide. Okay. All right, this game just became a lot more manageable. Opponents just sent us is the entire deck 1-ups plus Stoneforge. Could you play Lutri? Not in 108. Opponent's just passing after playing a Ragavan. Ooh, Charming Prince is nice. Let's go to combat. Swing in with the gem. No blocks. Okay. Let's go Mishra's Factory. Spirit Summoning. Pass the turn there. Nothing from our opponent. Scalding Tarn in the second main. Okay. Snow-covered plains is cool. So let's go to combat. Swinging with the germ and the spirit token. Okay. Looks like they're just chumping with Ragavan. Works for me. Let's play snow-covered plains. The question is, do we want a Charming Prince or do we just want to hold it? I think we just hold it. Pass the turn there. Consider. Hey! We got there. Opponent was such a good sport about it, but yeah, took down Blue Moon. All right. We just went positive with a singleton deck. What? No matter what happens on the next one, we went positive. What?
Round 5.
Sorry, recording decided to glitch out there. So our opponent, we've kept our hand. Our opponent played a swamp into an Inquisition and took out Thalia. Let's go to our turn. Let's go plains into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Den of the Bugbear. Okay. Into a Croxer. Interesting. Okay. Let's ditch the Timeless Dragon. What would you have done actually? Please let me know, because that was a difficult one. Flagstones is cool. So let's play Mishra's Factory, go to combat, and swing in for 1. And I'm playing out the Mishra's Factory in case they have a dashed Ragavan. Shizu, Liliana of the Veil. Gross. Ticks down. Sacrifice the Giver. Let's go to our turn. Stoneforge. Okay. I think it's important we get Liliana off the table. Flagstones. Activate Mishra's Factory. Go to combat and take it out. Pass the turn there. Dothy Voidwalker. Go to my turn. Touch the Spirit Realm. Plains. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Batterskull. Pass there. Urborg. Croxer. Okay. Croxer gets our Fiend Hunter. And then they swing in for 3. We're just going to take it. Can't block. They pass to us. Okay. Field of Ruin's cool. So let's play Field of Ruin. Let's deck in stone that Voidwalker. Pass the turn there. All right. They crack the clue we gave them to draw. Turak Dread Cantor. It's going to get our Touch the Spirit Realm, isn't it? So activate Stoneforge, put Batterskull down. Turak will get our Touch the Spirit Realm, which is an unfortunate loss, but it only gets a 1/1 counter on it, which means it doesn't attack through a germ. They pass to us. Plains is okay, I guess. Do we hold it? Yeah, we might actually hold that. So then let's go to combat, attack them for 4. Let's bring out the Timeless Dragon. Now, if we play the Plains, we have Mishra's Factory as a blocker as well. Oh, I like it like this. Let's keep it like this. And that's why we kept it in our hand. Opponent thought seizes us. sees we have a plains. An opponent scoops it up there. Okay. Can't beat that board. Awesome. All right. So against this matchup, we get Sanctifiers. We get Relic. We get Burrington. We get Ryuk. Do we want Core Firewalker, or do we think they have enough black removal? It couldn't hurt, could it? And Rest in Peace, which means we take out the Timeless Dragon, take out something else that cares about the graveyard. What else is there? Not a lot. Tithe Taker gets worse, obviously. I don't think we actually want Rest in Peace. We've got enough graveyard hate, and then we get to keep our 2-for-1, so we get to keep Timeless Dragon in as well. So then what do we go down? A lot of their stuff is already low cost. So maybe Reidane, Giant Killer, Aether Vial, Dovin. We want a density of threats. So if it ain't a threat, it ain't staying in. Oust, run it back like that. This one is a mulligan. We are keeping this one. What are we putting to the bottom? Is it Eater of Virtue? Looks like it could be. No, let's keep Eater of Virtue. We're going to get rid of Fateful Absence, I think. Okay, hope that's right. Bloodstained Maya. And they're just passing. Okay, go to my turn. Tithe Taker's cool. Plains and Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. They crack the Bloodstained Maya. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Okay, cool. Graven Cairns. Well, Smallpox would hurt. Okay, it's just a Void Walker. Cool. Can handle a Void Walker. Well, I probably can't, but hey, okay, Urza Saga, Eater of Virtue. Let's equip the Esper Sentinel with the Eater of Virtue, and then let's go to combat. Swing in for 3, take it down to 16, pass the turn there. They swing in for 3, take it down to 17. We're just going to pass the turn there. Field of Ruin's good. Okay, so let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. They Fatal Push the Esper Sentinel, so we get to draw. Yep, Core Firewalker is pretty good. So this means they're going to get our Esper Sentinel if we're not careful. Oh well. Let's play Field of Ruin and pass. They swing in for 3, take it down to 14. Inquisition, sure, take whatever you want. Thoughtseizes. So they took Touch the Spirit Realm, and now they're Thoughtseizing. Took my Shadowspear. Okay. Flagstones is good. I didn't make a dude. Oh, I didn't make a dude. That's so dumb of me. I got distracted. Oh, well. So there should be another dude here. All right. Well, we'll get Relic. Flagstones. Do we equip the Eater of Virtue, or do we hold up Relic? I think we equip the Eater of Virtue. So we should have been hitting for 5 this turn, and we're not because of that hunt. Well, let's just pass it there. All right. They're cracking the Void Walker. Get one of our spells. Our Urza Saga. Interesting. I didn't think of that. Liliana. Yeah. See, if we had another construct, wouldn't be an issue. Okay. Let's make them exile a card from their graveyard. We just have to fight through this. Solitude's cool. So I think we just want to draw, because then we might hit a land. We get to draw. Lion Sash. Okay. So let's equip the Spirited Companion and pass the turn there. Urza Saga ticking up. Turak, Dread Cantor. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Each player discards a card. Core Firewalker. Let's make them exile a card from their bin. Let's go to our turn. Brutal Cathar does not really do it, does it? Let's run out Tithe Taker. Pass the turn there. Urza Saga goes off. Colligan's Command on my Spirited Companion, and I discard a card. I'm going to discard my Brutal Cathar. Exiles the Spirited Companion, and now they get to search, so I guess I probably should have activated Relic. Yeah, I'll activate it now. Mobilized District's good. Each player discards a card. Lion Sash, I guess. Turak's getting big. They are attacking with it though. Okay, so we're going to get the Liliana then. It hit us for 5. So let's go to our turn. Crawling Barrens as well. So we could play Crawling Barrens. Crawling Barrens. Let's equip the Tithe Taker. Attack Liliana. Pass the turn there. Blackcleave Cliffs. Swing in for 5. We're going to take it. Down to 4. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, that's all right. Go to our turn. Plains is good. So let's run out Mobilized District. Pass the turn there, I guess. Thoughtseize. We have to let them take it. Takes our Solitude. Pumps the Turak. Ooh, okay. All out swing. So mobilize the district. An opponent has a Fatal Push and we'll scoop it up. We should have won that one. Like, we had that one and I misplayed. Silly me. All right, I am bringing in Rest in Peace. Yeah, I don't care. If it hurts 2 of my cards, it helps stop that Dothy Voidwalker. I think that's all we've got. What are we cutting for it? I think they're mostly playing at sorcery speed. I'll just cut the Tithe Taker. Let's go. We can do this. Come on. Yeah, okay. Keep Plains into Chaplain. Pass the turn there. Blackcleave Cliffs to Thoughtseize. Skyclave. Interesting. Let's run out Rest in Peace. Go to combat, swing in for 1, take it down to 17. Pass the turn there. Den of the Bugbear, Alpine Moon. Okay, what do you name? Urza Saga, yep. Tectonic Edge. Let's run out Vryn Wingmare. Go to combat, swing in for 1, take it down to 16. Pass the turn there. Blood Crypt tapped, passing to us. Ghost Quarter, go to combat, swing in for 3. Fatal Push on my Chaplain. They can't pay the warding.
Gotcha.
Hey! Taxes. Hit him for 3. Pass the turn there. Fancy land from our opponent. Turak Dreadcantor. That's going to be tough to beat. How do we beat this? Let's plain cycle the Timeless Dragon. Let's not find anything. Okay, Turak will hit our Fateful Absence. Pass to us. Ambitious Farmhand's cool. So let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. Let's run out Ambitious Farmhand. Let's get ourselves a Plains. Play the Plains. Pass the turn there. Graven Cans from our opponent. Swings in for 3. I'm going to take it. Go to my turn. Plains is cool. It's a Colligans. Sure is. Hits my Wingmare. Okay. Does pump their dude. Let's animate our land. Swing in for 4. Yeah, they got the Fatal Push. We swing in for 2. Take it down to 10. It's going to be really frustrating because I should have won game 1. Bloodstained Mire. Okay, they're down to 1 card in hand. They got a Den of the Bugbear, which we have an answer for in our lands. Yeah, maybe if we hadn't animated, they couldn't do this. But yeah, they're going to hit us for 7. Hit us for 8. Okay, so we're dead next turn. Let's go to our turn. Snow-covered plains. Okay, it's not great, Dak. I think we just have to hold back. So let's go to combat. We have to hold back the Chaplain. So we'll swing in for 1. Cracking the Bloodstained Mire. Getting a mountain. Lightning bolting the Ambitious Farmhand. Okay, both players are empty-handed. Their board's a lot more impressive than ours. Activating Den of the Bugbear. Blow it up. They swing in for 4. We're going to take it. I'm running out of answers here, Dak. That doesn't help. I think we have to play it though. Yeah, we have to play it so it doesn't get discarded and pumps. They're going to think we're idiots, but we have to play it. Pass the turn there. And it swings in. We're just going to take it. Lightning Bolt. That's unfortunate. Misplayed in game 2, and that's what cost us the game. But yeah, damn. Alrighty, bit of a sour note to end that on, unfortunately. Wouldn't be a league with me if I didn't misplay and cost myself the game at least once. So, just keeping you in line with your expectations. But this is Singleton Taxes, and it is the single best Taxes deck ever. We went positive. Honestly, we went positive. And I think, truthfully, like we could have gone 4-1. We could have. And maybe if we'd sideboard better, we could have won the other one as well. So I think that, a lot of the matches we played were winnable. But we're playing a Singleton deck. Now, we've got a bit of redundancy here and there, but a lot of these cards that we have for redundancy are just strictly worse versions of the cards we already have. But it is surprising how often they came up. Did get a little punished by drawing Urza Saga after our opponent had Alpine Moonded, but apart from that, I'm pretty happy with how consistent the deck was. It was surprisingly good. We have enough things to answer our opponent's stuff that... yes, that was a coherent sentence. That I'm having a good time with it. So I honestly came into this expecting to go 0-5, and the fact that we went positive is really impressive. I'm super chuffed. Oh, so good. All right. So when people comment, hey, can I run this in Taxes? Yes. Honestly, I see no reason. If this list can go positive in a league, sure, run your pet card. I'm sure it's fine. I've had a blast. Honestly, I've had so much fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and until next time, have fun.